Hi, my name is Juan Bernardo, and this is my homework. So the most interesting I found in these documentaries is the fact that all this marketing industry really aims to make the consumer unconscious of the decision that they make. Specifically in the minimalism documentary, they mention that, well, in other words, is that they create a problem and they sell you the solutions. I mean, it's a problem that you don't even have. For example, iPhones, when they change the cable, the plug, like that's a problem for you, and they created adapters, so they sell you the solution. So it's like a needless way of consumism and producing stuff. And so in relation with the topics we've seen until now, I think this really shows how irresponsible capitalism could be, and that this like this approach of marketing is totally taking away the power of us individuals to decide whether something is good for us and the environment or not. So as this is different, these documentaries are different from the other two that we saw, because like this is like the other phase of the situation. I mean, the other documentaries were more about the financial system, how is it structured, how does it work in order to give people the ability to buy whatever they want. But in these other documentaries, they show how that's related to the individual part of the situation. I mean, the financial system doesn't care about how you spend their money, or if you create a business, if you spend it on drugs or whatever. I mean, they don't care. They just lend credits, and yeah, the industry keeps going and going and going. But I really think if there's something to improve, and the better change that we need to make as a society, I think this will really be the approach that we should aim to. Like, we individuals, how are we relating to this way of life? I mean, how is it impacting us? I take from this that I and all the people should be aware of why they buy their stuff. I mean, why they're keeping stuff with them. For example, in my case, personally, I make 3 simple questions for whatever thing that I own. So the first one, is it useful for me in my daily life? The second one, it doesn't bring me joy, because yeah, that's also valid. For example, this toy car, I mean, it's not necessarily useful in my life. I don't use it for anything, but I enjoy just having it there, chilling and observing it. So that's also one valid reason. I mean, that has also its pros and its cons, but yeah, that's my way of thinking. And the last one is, does it hold sentimental value for me? So we should really be, I mean, not necessarily like in the documentary that everyone is throwing away everything that they own, but we should really be more conscious about why do we buy stuff. Yeah.